Hey guys, welcome back to Rune Pr0n, where I take your guys' sexiest runes that are sent into me and show them off for the world to see. So without further ado, let's just get right into it here because we have a lot of runes that are getting sent in. It's like non-stop being sent into Soupy Runes, that's SOOPY runes at gmail.com. If you guys want yours to be submitted, put it in, send it to me in this format. Don't forget that it is in this format. Okay, so to start off, we have some Asian Rune Pr0n here with a slot 4 will rune that's crit damage percent, but the fact that this has 24% attack, 17% HP, 13% defense, and 10% crit rate, that's why it's on this one, because it could be used on so many different things. The only thing that's missing is speed, but that's okay. It's okay because you don't need to have speed. The fact that it's on a Teor and doesn't have speed, that's a little bit weird, but you don't always need to have speed. You can use this on really any monster that you don't care to have speed on, or a monster that you have a whole bunch of other substats that have speed on it that you don't really need it. It's still a really good rune either way. Again, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so another Asian Rune Pr0n here, just a little bit more timid Rune Pr0n. We have slot 2 shield rune here with speed. The fact that it has 20% attack, 30% HP, resistance and accuracy on this is really cool. You don't get 30 and 20% substats very often. I'm guessing that he had some really good grindstones and he doesn't really use shield very often and was able to dump it into this rune because it made it really cool. I would use it probably on like a galleon as well if you had a shield galleon. Crazy. It's on a Juno. I wouldn't say that it's being utilized the best possible way, but it's still a really good rune, so thank you so much for that. Dark_wonky gives us a slot 1 shield rune here with HP at 18% and attack at 16%. See, if you were to grind this stone up, it would have probably around probably 25% HP, probably around 22% attacks, or over 20% attack, that has crit rate and speed that are like 7 or 8 speed, and it could be really good for any sort of monster that needs to have shield on it plus those high substats. That's not really giving you guys too much information, huh? So I would probably say it goes back to when you're building a will shield arena offense cleave team and you need to have some monsters that have shield on them. You could put this on a nuker that needs it. And it would help your other monsters stay alive for that first turn that you're going to endure because you're running a slow cleave team, kind of like my cleave team. So if you want to see some of those types of videos, definitely look at my arena videos for that. Thank you, Dark Wonky, for another submission of a HP percent slot 4 shield rune with 22 base speed. Now any HP percent rune that has this high, super high speed substat on it is super valuable because you could put it on a Bernard, Orion, anything like that you're going to need the fastest possible slot 4 rune you can have with HP on it. Now the fact that it has 22 ungrinded is crazy. The fact that it can get up to 26 easily, 27 potentially with a legend rune, and then defense, it has 16% defense on it. So the fact that it can go up to even 20% more defense, it's gonna make you guys super tanky. And then I would probably do this and make it and keep HP. I would keep the flat HP and then I would just switch out the crit. I think that's crit damage, and then put like resistance or accuracy. If it's on a like an Orion, I'd probably put accuracy. If it's on Bernard, I'd probably put resistance. That's what I would do. Another one from Dark Wonky. The fact that this one's in here is because it's a slot 3 guard rune with 26% HP and then 11 speed, and then it also has HP percent. So anytime you have a guard rune with this much defense ungrinded, it's probably going to be on the series because you could put it on another monster that needs defense and does damage based on defense and needs some speed as well. You could put it on Vladril, any of the archangels that do damage based on defense. This would be a great rune to have on them. If you don't have other runes to go like Will, Nemesis, Revenge, or something like that. So really good starter rune here since it is on grind, ungrinded, and a guard rune. Anyway, so moving on to Sam L. Swagson. He gives us a fucking amazing slot 1 rage rune. This is a 25 speed rage rune with crit damage, crit rate, and attack percent on it. Guys, this is perfect for, he has it on Emir, but it's also perfect for Lucians. It's perfect for Julies. It's perfect for really any monster that needs a huge substat or huge speed on rage. And I would say the monster that I would personally use this on is Lucian. So if you don't have it on a Lucian, I could see why it has it on a mirror, but I would probably put it on a Lucian instead. That's my opinion. You can keep it on your mirror, no problem. Thank you for showing me this rune though, it's amazing. I like that you grinded the 7% crit rate on there as well, so it's a whole combined rune that's perfect. Another one from Sam L Swag Son. This is slot 2 rage rune with attack percent, crit rate at 18%. So this is another rune that I would put on my Lucian because it's the speed, and then it's a huge attack percent substat and a huge crit rate substat that are all perfect for him. And then I'd probably grind some crit damage into the resistance, and then I would even go a step further and grind the flat attack out to just squeeze as much attack from that rage lemon of a rune right there. So gorgeous rune to have both of those. This is another one from Samuel Swags, and he's on a roll so far, so why not keep it going with another slot 1 Swift rune here. This one's on here because it has 22% crit rate, 14 speed, 14% HP, and 5% accuracy. He has it on a Hua now, which I completely agree with. I would put it on any monster that really needs some Swift, so even Theomars could benefit from this rune. Just grind in some attack percent and just go a Swift Theomars, Swift Hua. It's all viable, just depending on how you're using your monster. So nice to see that. Another one from Samuel and Swag. I think he's just taking the cake this week. So this is a slot 4 focus attack percent rune. The reason why this is on here is because it has a 20 speed substat, which is amazing, and then it has an attack percent, but it's on a focus rune. So what do you need focus for? What monsters really need accuracy? It's like Galleon, people that need to land as many debuffs, but also bombers need a huge accuracy boost. So the fact that this has accuracy in the substat, it's an attack percent slot 4 rune that you really don't need on anybody other than bombers, and then it has crit rate, crit damage on there. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous rune, so that's why it's on here. Fire, Earth, Water, Wind, not on here, gives us a 34% slot 5 blade rune with 10 speed. This one was a little bit so I kind of went back and forth with putting it in or not, but I thought it was a decent enough rune because it has a 34% HP substat. Alfera. Now Alfera has a couple of runes that he or she sent in. This is a slot 2 speed rune with 26% defense on it, so you could use that on any monster that has damage based on defense. Here's another one from Alfera with a slot 6 attack percent guard rune with 25 speed. He has it on a Theomars. I completely agree with that decision as well. Unless you're gonna go revenge on it, you can put this on your like Bernard or Orion as well if you needed it. Another one from Alfera. It's a slot 5 Swift rune here with a huge attack percent rune, substat, a huge crit rate, and some crit damage and speed thrown in there as well. He has it on a Tark, which works. I could also see it put on a Theomars or a Hua, just like we were talking about earlier in the video as well. Another one from Alfera. This is a Fatal slot 5 rune with a huge attack percent substat. I can see this going on more of a bomber because you're not going to see a lot of fatal runes on a mirror. I could see it also going on a Lucian as well. So both of those would be viable. I think this is the last one from Alfera. 12 speed, 16% crit rate, attack and accuracy. This would be a bomber rune as well. And then another one from Alfera. This would be another bomber rune in my opinion with 42 speed, 30% attack rate, crit damage. And then I'd probably grind some accuracy into that slot, into this 4th slot here, and then put it on a bomber with like Sierra or something like that. Another one from Alfera. We'll keep going with Alfera. Crit damage slot 4 Will Rune with 28% defense, HP percent, speed, and attack. I would put this on my Varad in a heartbeat because I want to do as much damage based on defense. I could also see it going on a Fire Panda or anything else that does damage based on defense. Another one from Alfera. This is a defense slot 6 Will Rune with 20 speed on it. Amazing because you could put this on, like, it's on a Velagil right now, which is a good use or good fit for this rune. But I could also see it going on like an Orion, or yeah, like an Orion, where you're gonna have high speed substats with Will and then going Swift on everything else, so that way it kind of evens everything out. But that's all the time we have for today. Again, I'm trying to keep these within 10 to 11 minutes. If you guys want to see your runes showcased in the next video, go ahead and send them in to soupyrunes@gmail.com. That's SOOPY@gmail.com. Thank you guys for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.